Boom! Da, 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 da. Who's in his house? It's nearly lunchtime. I'm effing starving, and also, sorry, just start off with swearing. My wife and child are gagging for the smoothie that I'm about to do. So I'm going to quickly wash my hands and see what's crack-a-lacking. If I jump off screen this way, it's because the sink's there, okay? If you haven't done this before, I'm Coops. Hello, I hope you're all well. And I'm going to cook a few bits and pieces. Well, some of it's cooking, some of it's just being a bit more knowledge. If you've got any questions, please ask, and we'll get firing away. I'll just wait, give it 5 minutes for people to come in. I'm going to try and get all of this done before the lovely Pippa McKean at 12:15. So I've got 25 minutes. Let's see who's in. Pippa in his house, and the Dudders. Hello. My son's just coming in with the Spider-Man. Hello, mate. How you doing?
I need your sticker.
You need my sticker?
Yeah.
My well done sticker?
Yeah.
Okay. Only because I love you.
Yes.
Thanks, mate. See you in a bit. Right, okay. First things first, I'm going to do a quick smoothie for my family. I remember doing this on ages ago, and a certain Sarah Cooling said, "No wonder you're always buzzing with all the sugar that's in the fruit." It's true. I weigh it out. It's on my MFP, my fitness pal. So I know what goes in it, but it's good practice to weigh everything that goes in your smoothies. And for that, you just bang your little NutriBullet or whatever you're using on the scales and go for broke. Now, we're going to do about 100 grams of everything, if I'm honest. Hi, Jem. How you doing? Guys, if you're in the house, say hello. So, I use Wonky Veg from Morrison's. It's frozen, and I'll tell you for why. Most fruit, bananas, apples, room temperature. I've got spinach from the fridge, that's going in, and some pineapple. So there's a lot of fruit. Mix it with a coffee in the morning, you'll feel it. But these two are at room temperature, and smoothies at room temperature, when you can taste spinach, are gipping, which is another word for shit. Sorry. Right, so what I do is I use frozen fruit to give it the chill so I can chug it quick. So we're going to do about 120 grams of frozen fruit. So we'll wither the blade because it's got big lumps. There we go. Not a great deal. Super. Right, that's frozen fruit. 100 grams of pineapple. It's about 4 fingers, about this size. Wicked. A banana. Doesn't matter. It's a good way to use up ones that have gone a bit brown. Kids don't want to eat them. You can always have them in a smoothie. Handful of spinach, the rest of which is going to go into our pasta later on, if you're sticking with me. Decent handful. It's all going to get blitzed. Now, it's going to make some noise. I apologise, but at least my boy will know that his smoothie's ready. We're going to save some of that for the pasta later on. Okay, everyone with me so far? I love a frozen banana. Yeah, you can freeze banana. Anything that's going to spoil, freeze it. And if it's smoothified, even better. I'm quickly going to put mine in. Get rid of the scales for a sec. 1 apple, 2 secs. So prep this and have a knife ready. A plum. That'll do. Draining board, see. Right, so knives, apples, real simple. Just cut it into more malleable chunks. Keep turning it round. The core, you can put it in, you can if you want. I mean, these things absolutely ninja everything. NinjaBullet or NutriBullet. I'm not going to. Just going to cut it into some smaller chunks. So it's blends, blitz, a lot quicker. Okay, so in there we have got all the sugary fruit. And I'm going to use water, not milk. There's calories in milk. Water is perfectly fine because of the smoothness of these two, pineapple and banana. The reason you see them in so many smoothies is because they add a smooth texture to them just by the natural properties that they contain, all right? So I'm going to fill it up with cold water. That will thaw out the frozen berries a little bit. Take that up to the max line. Now that is absolutely chock-a-block full of everything you need for the morning, in my humble opinion. But I'm not an expert. There are books from NutriBullet, from NinjaBullet. You can put whatever you want in one of these. It spins really fast. Kale, chia seeds, you name it. Whatever you taste it. I couldn't eat all that solid. All right, I'd just be bored. It's just bobbins. So blitz it. say anything. Right, get rid of that, put it to one side. All with us, let's just catch up. Frozen banana, yeah, well done, Jem. Morning, Sam. Gipping, haha, you know it. Sam McMurray, look at all these people. Morning, Mike, hiya, Lee. Look at you lovely people tuning in because you've got all else to do. Because we're all on lockdown. Right, I'm going to do this as many times as it takes until you all listen. This is a blade. It goes nowhere near the dishwasher. If you've seen any of my other videos, if you put it in the dishwasher, you're a mug. Salt, hot water, spinning water, batter blade, blunt them out, and these are literally impossible to sharpen unless you've got a special stone. Okay, so hot soapy water on the draining board. Put blades and wood in your dishwasher, we can't be friends. 2 steps. Okay, so because of those lovely frozen berries, it's cool, yeah? We're gonna give 1 for Jack, 1 for Mummy, and I'm having the rest. Right, 2 sets, I'm just gonna run this through. Talk amongst yourselves, think of some questions, you know the drill.
What numbers are missing?
Here we are. Okay. Smoothie done. Same apply for knives. Jenny, yes, 100%. Please, I'll do this again. I've said this before. If you go on my Cooking with Coots page, there's a little rant about it, maybe a bit sweary, I'm not sure. You will blunt the knife so much it will never be the same sharpness again. The heat of a dishwasher and the salt and everything else that goes around that little cabinet at high temperature with a lot of revolutions just batters the metal. Same goes for wood. Wooden handles, wooden chopping boards. Wooden is a porous material. Water can get everywhere. If I was to put this chopping board, can you see all the segments? It's not one piece of wood, is it? It's many. What would happen is you'd get a chip. You'd be chopping something. Water would get in that chip, then it would get into the seam and it would expand and it would fuck your wood. I've got one that some relative put in. I'll show you here. This is enough for me to tell me mental. Can you see that? There and there, because water's got in, expanded the wood, fucked it completely. So wood, and you've got wooden handles on everything. I'll wrap it in on now, I should crack on. So yeah, no wood, no blades. Overnight oats. Overnight oats. Now, McKean is the queen of overnight oats. Oh, if you're cooking along, Pippa, sorry. Yeah, I'm going to try and cook along for the salmon. Right, in that case, pot of boiling water for your pasta. Boil the kettle, onion on at 180 degrees while I do the oats, and then we're good to go. Honestly, I'll do the oats in 5 minutes, salmon in 15 minutes, and you'll be good for your quarter past live, I promise. Is there a link to your onion slicing tutorial? Pass. I've got this week, now I've admitted defeat and I'm going to stay properly in. I am going to do all I can on Cooking with Coots and in here if you guys need it. If you guys get cheesed off with me, just jump out and go on Cooking with Coots. But I'll try my best. Right, overnight oats. My overnight oats, everyone's different. I do 60 to 80 grams of oats. This box is an absolute ball bag, 2 sets. Right. 70, there we go. 70 grams of oats. And then 1 scoop of protein powder. This is vanilla. It's also about 6 months out of date. No, I'm joking. It's a new one. I put the powder around the oats and take a small whisk just to get that powder away, because as soon as you add the almond milk and yogurt, the powder goes a little bit cluggy. So top tip, oats, then powder. Okay, then these things are the nuts. 150 grams of this and 150 ml of almond milk, and you are golden. You obviously other yogurts are available. It's completely up to you. Excuse me while I try and find a spoon. I've been entertaining the wee one while the missus was upstairs on a meeting in the bedroom. You don't need to know my history, fuck it. Oven was already on and kettle boiled. You've done this before. Right, 150 grams of yogurt. This one's raspberry. It's Kvarg. It's, honestly, I didn't like the sound of the name, if I'm honest. Kvarg, is that the right? Is that? I don't know. Someone will help me out. I didn't understand the name, so I steered clear. I was on Yo Valley and Sky Yogurt. So I just left it well alone. So that's 150 grams of yogurt, and then 150 ml of almond milk. Oh my God, I don't think I've got, the Tupperware's big enough. Oh my God, it's like to the rivets. Okay, I'm going to gently fold this in because obviously my little Chinese takeaway container is that little bit too shallow. So gently, gently, and then we'll get on with the cooking. Right, questions guys. How's everyone's self-isolation been? How's your cupboard looking? If you've got any requests, hit me up. I've cooked 4 lasagnas at the weekend for people that were a little bit more vulnerable, couldn't get out or weren't allowed out, high risk. Literally, I've got a really cool mate from an old rugby club. He got in touch with coach. What you do is wicked. I said thank you very much. He goes, here's a couple of quid, pay for your fuel and your groceries. Just tag us on Twitter. Happy to do so, but it felt great for me to give people a little less fortunate. So this chat with the missus on while I was on the road last week. I'm in a very lucky position. A lot of us are. There are a lot of people that aren't. So if you're NHS, if you've got an elderly relative in a GL postcode, if you're at high risk or you're just shit scared and you want some food, give me a shout. I'll go on Cooking with Coops, get into my DMs. I will cook it and I will deliver it in a plastic bag 2 meters away. Jobs are good. Right, overnight oats. Does exactly what they say on the tin. They go in the fridge overnight. That, for me, I get up early in the morning to do some of my work. If I'm on a breakfast shift in a kitchen, or I'm driving somewhere, or I'm doing my paper round at the weekend. Get halfway through the day, or halfway through your shift, you smash that 5-10 minutes. Because oats have got a slow energy release, it will keep your energy levels up, and it's full of relatively good stuff. Take to the gym halfway through a workout, at the end of your workout. How are we getting on? Legend. Thanks, mate. How many was there? Oh yeah, some of us in a clique, not a clique, tribe, had a little virtual get together on Saturday night. It's good fun. My dad works for Morrison, so we're good. Good skills. Tell him to send me some shiz. My family eats so much when we're all home. Yeah, 100%. I have a freezer full of venison. You jammy motherfucker. Oh, Amanda, you're killing me here. Send some over. Lentils. Yes, Charlotte. Okay, now, red lentil soup. What you want to do is roll the lentils dry with some oil or butter. Then put them in a pan and start charring them in a pan and then add stock. That's your soup base. Then add some roasted red pepper. Bang some cut of pepper up, red, into the oven. A little bit of garlic, a little bit of oil. Roast it off. Add it to the pan. Blitz the fuck out of it. Make sure you've got your right consistency. Red lentil and roast red pepper soup is the hit. In fact, if you guys aren't making soup and whinging that you're hungry, you're all idiots. Right. Salmon. I'm sorry this is going so fast. Yeah, kvarg. What's that all about? But I am anxious and cautious that I don't eat into Pippa's live. Half portions of overnight oats for snacks. Yeah, you can also, like, it's not a clip. You can also make little flapjacks with protein. I had a go at it and got the quantities wrong and embarrassed myself live. I've no yoghurt, more almond milk needed. It depends on how you like it, mate, for the oats. I like mine quite stiff, but other people like it loose. So it's like porridge, isn't it? Everyone's it's like scrambled egg. Some people like it really well done and like rubber, and other people like it proper. Yes, hello, mate.
I only don't like this brown smoothie.
You don't like the brown smoothie?
No.
Okay, do you want a yoghurt instead?
No.
Okay, do you want to say hello to everyone in the JSA? Come here, come here. Up your pot. There we go. Right, Jack. Just look at them and wave and say, hello, JSAers.
Hello, JSA.
Yeah, right. If you didn't like Daddy's smoothie, thanks for that. Mwah. Let's get you a yoghurt. 2 seconds, guys. Right, it's Paw Patrol yoghurt?
Yeah.
Rocky yoghurt.
No, I want smart.
I would like.
I would like.
Good boy.
Marshall.
There we go. And can you do me a favour this time? Don't put it in the washing machine. That'd be great. When you're finished, do you want a spoon? Right, you're going to share that with Mummy, and Daddy will be through in about 10-15 minutes. Love you and stuff, mate. Off your pot. I made that. Yeah. Proud dad. He's an absolute superstar. Right, down to the salmon. Bear with. People have been tidying my kitchen up and things have gone missing. Now, cooking wise, this is a low cal fry light spray. I tell you one thing, low cals doesn't mean it doesn't have to be tasty. This has got garlic oil. What? Yeah, revolutionary. If you watch any of the other videos, if you search my name in the group JSA group or in Facebook for Cooking with Coots, you will see my 2 favourite ingredients are. In fact, I'll give the regulars 2 minutes to come in and tell everyone else what my 2 favourite ingredients are. Meanwhile, the rest of you, coat the pan, the baking tray. Pippa, if you're cooking along, salmon on tray. Nice and easy. Oven's on because you're a pro. Yeah, happy? Salt and pepper, that's all you need. If you want to add a bit of lemon at this stage, you certainly can. Right, pepper, lemon juice and garlic and ginger. Nah, it's butter and garlic and butter. In fact, if you ever want to get in my good books, there's 2 things you can do that are super simple. Cheese on toast, garlic bread and a bottle of red. All right? Dom, hello mate. Hope you're no need for name calling, Gemma. Nice. Okay, we're all up to speed. Right, Pippa, this is for me and you now, mate. Everyone else can just follow along and ask questions and I'll get to them afterwards. Baking tray, oven, 180 degrees. Double check that. Baking tray, a bit of fry light, or just oil, whatever you need at home. Salmon, skin down, in the oven, 10 to 12 minutes. Okay? If your salmon is out of the freezer, or a little bigger, and you want it in quickly, what you can do is just foil wrap this baking tray and it will steam. Maybe a glug of white wine, and as it heats up, the liquid evaporates, hits the foil, pushes down and cooks. So you're steaming it. I'm going to oven roast this. 10 to 12 minutes. Timer on, go. Right, pot of boiling water. I'm not going to teach you guys how to cook spaghetti. It takes about 10 minutes as well. So the salmon and the pasta should be done at the same time. Meanwhile, we'll be getting into action on this bad boy. I'm going to do some onions, not in the recipe. Onion, garlic, cream, lemon zest, white wine, which I don't have. Just going to reduce that down. Then bang in the spinach to cook down. Then add the pasta, and then the salmon, and then I'm going to go for my lunch. Okay, guys, how are we doing? In isolation, mine's finally defrosted. There you go. Get it in the oven, love. Salt water, pasta. Where are we at? About 1.5 portions here because we had spag bowl last night, which is still in my fridge. Everyone's gone pasta mad for the lock-in. If you haven't got pasta, noodles, do teriyaki time. What I do, it's not up to everyone, it's not everyone else's choice. I snap mine in half and then twist as it goes in so they don't stick together. Some people put oil in their pan so the pasta doesn't stick. Personal preference, up to you. I'm going to. It does float to the top, but some of it, once you stir it in about 5 minutes, once it's started boiling again, you can, the pasta won't stick to itself. How are we doing, guys? Questions? Any questions? Anything they want to know? Right, so our salmon is in the oven, our pasta is cooking in the pan. Time to get on with this bad lad. Now, medium heat. Turn it right down actually. We've got to chop up our bits first, haven't we? In fact, turn it off. Pippa, don't do that yet. I've got an onion out of the fridge. Nothing special. I'm going to get myself a knife. Weapon of choice. Shotgun. Okay. Will, you were talking about a knife, onion chopping demo. Really simple. Cut it in half. Take the peel off. Skin even. Give it a wash if it's got any funkiness. This is quite old, so I'm just going to take that little slither off where it's dried out a little bit. Okay, paying attention 007. Half moon, hands on top. You want to be going down. Get the claw ready. Knuckles hit the blade, not fingertips. Claw it round, curl the fingers. And down in a vertical manner, about 3 or 4 to 5 mil, and you've got that. Okay. Next, turn it to 90 degrees. Horizontal, 1, 2. Okay, again, up to speed. I overcooked my poached eggs. Oh mate, I've got a video of poached eggs on Cooking with Coots. Hit it up. And there we go. Diced onion. A go-go. Now, I've mentioned earlier that I love garlic. It is true. Ask around. I also love, and I think there might be someone who recognises this little contraption. It's basically a small plate, loads of little grooves in it, and a brush. It comes with a little toilet roll, pasta, garlic rolling thing that takes the skin off the garlic. Just crush the bulb. There's 1 clove, and you grate it. Honestly, guys, this is the best thing ever. one of my favourites. Not like the press where you get loads of in the way. It takes the skin off for you, so anything you don't need comes off, and all you're left with is beautiful fresh garlic puree. And you can do it for ginger and all sorts. So we've got a couple of cloves of garlic there. Pippa, how are you getting on, my love? I've got pasta and salmon on. Again, all that's left is the husk, you don't need it. I'm just gonna wash my hands. Everyone's a winner. Okay, give our pasta a stir. Make sure that doesn't go tits. Lovely. How are we looking? The best of ginger too. Thank you, Karen. Yes, but you are a regular. You're a very good supporter of the cause, and I appreciate it. Pippa is on fire. Right, now you can use butter here. I'm going to use oil because it's slightly healthier. Mike educated me about olive oil and cooking with it through Mr. Martin McDonald. So it's olive oil, nothing else. Alternatively, you can use fry light if you're trying to really load the calories, okay? So I've done a mixture of both. Rogue. Heat up the pan, we'll saute off the onions and the garlic. Then we're going to add the cream. If you haven't got cream, don't worry. Just add a bit of stock or something and we'll wilt down the spinach. Add some lemon zest. I'm going to chuck in these leftover cherry tomatoes, going to put them into halves or quarters. Then the pasta will be done, the salmon will be done, and we'll have our dinner. All right? Any questions, guys? Hello, just watching, not cooking. No worries, Carol. Hope you're well. You're looking really banging. I love well done on your home gym. Pippa's, I'll show you mine if you show me yours. No, hang on, I'll show you mine if you show me yours. Went really well last week, I thought. I saw a lot of people's home gyms and got a bit of inspiration. So, resistance bands have made it out of the garage. And speaking of garages, I'm going to turn mine into a gym. Right, I'm not going to absolutely ninja this pan because this thing is a wok burner. A lot of people might have them in the middle of their cookers. Very intense heat for stir fries and things that need it. This doesn't, so I'm going to knock that down to half. Chuck in my onion, which wasn't on the recipe. I just found a half of it in the fridge. Okay, I was saying to Pippa earlier, the whole point of this is to not to worry too much. There are recipes, but no one's judging you. There's no Michelin star people in. Just yourself, practicing and getting confident and consistent at cooking good food. Do not fear, I am here to help in that respect. Any other thing, if you want to learn other stuff, there are top chefs that will charge you 1,500 quid for a weekend at the Le Manoir. I just like thinking that, and especially during COVID-19, people have got a better chance of cooking with whatever the supermarkets have got left, okay? You can't go out for dinner. I'm missing that personally, my wife's missing that. But hopefully you can bring some good stuff. Sorry, I'm just tidying up. So bring some good stuff into your house, and I will, if you want to get private lessons online, then just get in touch, all right? I just want everyone to be able to cook properly and have fun with it. Right, so we're lightly sauteing and making the onions and garlic soft, cooked, translucent. You'll get a lovely smell, Pippa, if you're doing this, you'll get a lovely smell. I think they had an onion. Yes, and the smell will be amazing, right, Pip? Love it. The only thing that you can add to here, which I'm not allowed to because the missus don't like them, mushrooms. Onions, garlic, mushrooms on toast. I'll wash my hand. Yeah, amazing. When I was working in Southampton, or Hampshire, so turn that down again. Okay, so they're starting to brown, so I'm going to have the cream. I'll get on that Southampton story in a minute. Now, this is the stage you add the glove of white wine, if you've got it, okay? I haven't. So, I'm going to go with that. I'm going to add this milk, cream, sorry. I reckon about 100 ml. Half of it, what's that? That's 200. I reckon that's about 150 ml in there. Bear in mind I'm only cooking for two. Stir that in and then turn it right down, and we're going to let that bring it to the boil, so to speak, and reduce. Okay? Keep that on, be done in 5 or 2 minutes. It's going to be amazing. Just going to stir my pasta again, check on that. Hope you're coming with me, guys. Obviously, like I said, you can watch this back. Top tip, you can put the spoon in the handle hole. Won't drip anywhere, it'll just sit there, because let's be honest, who likes the taste of wood in their food? Sherry would be good too. Yeah, I've got vermouth, yeah, bang it in. You're very tidy after it looks... The reason I'm very tidy, which I should open the door and say this loud so the missus can hear. The reason I'm very tidy is 20 years of cooking. And one of the golden rules is clean as you go. Especially if usually there's more than just you in the kitchen, you're sharing with other chefs. It's pretty disrespectful to leave your section or station in an absolute under-prepped and filthy. It leads to fights, and not like fights, proper fights. So yeah, clean as you go. It's a lot easier. Shove it in, shove it in. Entirely a sex tape. If I'm using the mushrooms, brandy man. Yeah. Go on, Alex. Good input. Now, because I use my wok burner, my cream's nearly there. Pippa, how's your cream looking, love? Pasta's about a minute off. Timer is a minute off. Oh my god, and it's 12:15. We might nearly be there. Sorry for delaying anyone that's waiting for Pippa. It'll be on after this. Okay, you good? Yeah, that's what she said, beat you. I have the beauty of, there's a 15-second delay generally on these videos, so when I say something, everything comes in 15 seconds later. Okay, if you're ready and your cream is reduced, Pip, give me a thumbs up. I'm gonna bang in the spinach. Now, this looks like a lot. Anyone who's cooked spinach before knows it will probably turn out about the size of a postage stamp. All right, so that's going in. Heat's under the cream. Cream's simmering. Pasta's nearly there. That's about the beep. Better get something to put it in. You can heat these bowls up in the oven. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the salmon ready. Spinach in. Shut up, you. Pasta. Done. Cool, blimey, this has actually gone quite well. I appreciate I've been concentrating more on the cooking than you guys. Apologies for that. Sammy, always a pleasure. Nice. Do that once it's cooled down. Okay, so try and fold in your spinach, kill the heat on the pasta. I'm going to drain that off in the sink. Okay, I'm going to give that a minute to drain. I'm going to take my fish and make sure it's cooked. Oh, looks like it. If you've got 5 or 6 quid you want to spend on Amazon, Pro. They are brilliant. I like my fish at around 60 degrees. And it is. Honestly, this couldn't have gone better if I tried. Okay, arrogant March. I'll put that to one side. I'm going to chop these cherry tomatoes into quarters. How are we all doing? Pippa, how you doing, my love? You are welcome, Karen. Enjoy it. Love those joggers. These are shorts, love. And sometimes, the first time I wore them, someone thought I was naked. Right. That is done. I'm going to turn that off. Everything's off now, guys. The spinach is slowly wilting. You'll see there, around the cream. The wine would absolutely, or the alcohol would absolutely lift this dish. Bung in the pasta. Stir it all in. Yeah, the alcohol would absolutely do this. The white wine would make it a bit better, but I didn't have any in. I only had red and a cheese ball. Anyone knows me, that's generally the rules. Now, at this stage, you've got 2 options. You can open a window so you stop sweating. No, that's not the option. Okay. Oh, and Lee, it's not that clean, mate. Oh, hello. It's not that clean. Okay, where are we? Sorry about that. So you can put this into the bowl as it is, or you can break up the salmon and have it in chunks. Right, speak now, because Pippa's going to be late. Can't see past your bum, so you guess joggers. Fair. Stop looking at my ass. All good. Right, so what do we do? Pasta with the salmon on top, or break the salmon and put it in and mix it all up? Answer on a postcard, and then I'll sign off and leave you guys to it. Oh, I nearly forgot. Lemon. Get a grater. Any kind of grater will do for zesting the lemon. Just do it, 1, 2, 3, rotate, 1, 2, 3, rotate. Loads of lemon, might even just take the edge off this. The bit that's already been grated, and add some lemon juice. Also, you can use it as garnish if you're doing it to show off to people. A bit of colour. Stir that lemon in. On top or in? Separate, 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 broken. Oh! Tell you what then. Just because we'll do one of each, okay? Get those tomatoes in there as well for a bit of colour. Oh, I mean, there's no thrill cooking. I like home cooking. I'm not in there to win any fucking prizes at the moment. Excuse my friends, sorry about that. Right, that can be the wives. Right, a little bit of... Now, if you're lifting your salmon off the baking tray, don't worry if the skin don't come with it. Alright? Most people don't eat the skin anyway. Right, there we go, that's on top. Can you see that? I think that looks alright. I'm going to take the skin off my salmon as best as possible, it's warm, and crumble it in as requested. Look at that. You've got to be adaptable in the kitchen. Wash my hands, dry them off, and Pippa, I'm so sorry we're overran by 5 minutes. I do apologise. I hope yours looks similar, if not better. This is when I've done 2 bowls and the missus will go, and where's Jack? 2 seconds, bear with. There we go. I mean, that took the salmon part 15 minutes, maybe 20. I was talking, obviously you can do, other meats are available, but that is a oven baked salmon, 12 minutes, pasta, cream, spinach, and whatever else you want to put in it. You don't have to stick to the recipe all the time. Go rogue, have some fun. It wasn't crispy, but it can be. Done, Pippa. Right, okay guys, thank you ever so much. Sorry I overran. You've been wonderful, thank you so much for joining me. Like I said, I won't do it all in the group because people will get tired of me, but there is another one on Facebook. Just search Cooking with Coops and we'll catch up then, and maybe do some lives as well. But you are the only guys that get live cookers because I love you all. Mate, it's lush. Listen, I'm going to sign off. People will be coming on live now, I imagine. Again, thank you ever so much for tuning in. I think you're all wonderful. Stay safe, stay well. One last thing. If you need something cooking for someone in a GL postcode that's nearby, let me know. There is a video I did in a red tie on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Share it as much as you possibly can so I can get the word out there that I'm happy to do that, okay? It needs sharing. I've asked some of my celebrity chef mates to do it. They haven't done it yet, bastards. But yeah, share this. If you haven't hit like already, share this in the group. Share everything. Cooking with Coops, the worldwide. I just want to help as many people as possible. Pippa, over to you. Thanks ever so much for tuning in. Andy, I'm out. Sorry, mate. In a bit. Bye.